I can't remember my outro, so I'm just gonna wing it. But, yeah, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. God, this is pathetic. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, just like me, welcome. It's so nice to have you. So I have missed you guys. Let's not even pretend that I haven't been around on YouTube for about 2 years. I think YouTube says it's been a year, but I'm pretty sure it's been well over a year, closer to the 2-year mark. So I just was in the mood to come back to YouTube. I never really intended to just up and disappear like I did, but I feel like that happens sometimes. People just kind of burn out, aren't feeling inspired, and they just kind of disappear without a trace. And I'm really, really sorry that I did that to you guys. I never meant that to happen. That's not very nice of me. So here I am building a little studio starter, and I think that's what I'm going to call it, studio starter, because nothing's changed in the 2 years. I'm still unoriginal when it comes to naming houses. So this is a little studio starter in Sunset Valley. I placed down a 20 by 20 lot next to the monotone. You're going to see her peeking through every now and again. She's currently on your screen to the left, I believe she is. What an icon. So I thought I would place this little studio starter right next door to her. So guys, how have you been? What has been going on with you guys in the last 2 or so years? 1.5? I don't even know how long it's been. It just feels like it's been forever. And I got a wild hair up my ass and I was like, I want to make videos again. Now, take that with a pinch of salt, because I am making videos when I feel like making videos. I'm not gonna have a set schedule. It's just gonna be relaxed. It's gonna be chilled. It's gonna be good vibes all around. You can tell that I've been watching Love Island. I can't believe I just said good vibes.
Hey, honey buns. Oh my God, energy up. Oh.
Anyway, so this is a studio starter. Like I said, I've probably repeated that so many times. I'm really nervous, you guys, because like I said, it has been so long. Look, there's the monotone. Isn't she beaut? I think she needs a makeover. So yeah, I'm back to building. I'm back on my shit. And I'm really enjoying it. I've been building and I've been renovating off camera and just like having a whale of a time. And so I don't know what's in store for my channel. Like I said, there's not going to be a schedule. It's just kind of when I feel like uploading, I'm gonna upload. So if you like inconsistencies, if you like sloths, I'm still an inconsistent sloth. I'm still, what was the other word that I used to use? Slow sloth? It wasn't a slow sloth. I can't remember what it was. Wow, it has been that long that I can't even remember what I used to call myself. So we're doing some landscaping here, and this is pretty much it. Now, when I say this is a starter, it actually is a true starter. So it's just under 16,500 simoleons. But did I cheat to make sure that I could fit in everything that I wanted to fit into this house? Abso-flippin'-lutely. Do I care?
Nope.
So if you're looking for a starter that's like minimally furnished, you're not gonna find it here. This is decorated just how I like my homes to be decorated, and I think whatever sim lives here is just going to have a great time. I kind of imagined like an artist would live here, and this would look really good in Hidden Springs, I think. If it was like in a secluded area, it's kind of like a modern contemporary cabin type studio.
No idea.
You can tell I've not done a voiceover for quite a long time, and I am just basically chatting shit. So in the spirit of continuing to chat shit, what have I been up to for the past, I don't know, 1.5 years, 2 years? So I did do some building, and I built a home in June of last year, and I will share that with you guys at some point because I actually found the file, which was very good of me. I had to dig deep to find that file, but I did find it, and I was ever so happy because it is a really, really cute house. So that will be coming at some point. So I hadn't completely given up on Sims 3, but if you guys will notice, obviously because I've been quiet on YouTube, I have a Tumblr, and I think you guys probably wouldn't know about my Tumblr because I started a new Tumblr, and I was basically doing Sims 4. I still do Sims 4 Create a Sim. I was gonna say Create a Style, but Create a Sim because I actually really love it. Put down your pitchforks. I really do love Sims 4 Create a Sim.
I said what I said!
Sims 3 has my heart when it comes to building. I absolutely love to build in this game, and it just took me a while to sort of get motivated. But I'm feeling motivated, I'm feeling jazzed, I'm feeling really good. So what else has happened with me? I have a new job. Which I absolutely love. I work for a housing association, and my boss is just the best. And what else have I done? Ooh, I moved into a new house. I can't remember if I had moved last time I had made a video. I don't think I had moved. But anyway, I live in a house, and I've actually got my own little office. Well, it doubles as a spare room, but don't go asking for a desk tour or anything like that because the cable management is shocking, and I need a Feeney 2.0. But I actually got to live my best sort of Sims in real life because I decorated the front room, my bedroom, and this is the only room that I have not got around to decorating, so it is kind of a blank slate. But I've got some plans, I've got some ideas, and when I've got the motivation to do it, I definitely will. So what else have I been doing? Ooh, I've been playing a lot of bingo. Now before you laugh, like I'm laughing, it's not just any bingo, and I swear I've probably spoken about this on my channel before. I go to a thing called Bongos Bingo. Now if you're in the UK and you're over 18, I highly suggest you go to their website and you just take a look, because Bongos Bingo is not like your normal bingo. It just isn't. It's kind of hard to describe, but think of bingo on speed. You've got dance-offs, you've got raves, you've got fluffy unicorns flying across the stage, Henry the Hoovers. It's just an epic night out. And so I've probably been going to that for the past 4 years. And like I say, I don't know if I've ever talked about it on my channel, but it's just like what I do once a month. Other than that, I'm like a grandma. Like I don't go out, but I've got this core group of friends and we go to Bongos Bingo once a month, and we drink and we dance on tables and benches, and we just have a whale of a time. And after that, we usually head to karaoke, which I cannot carry a tune to save my life. I can dance, I feel like I can dance a little bit, but singing, not my forte. It's not my thing. So anyway, I've talked my way inside this little studio starter. And can you see the bed right now? Well, of course you can see the bed, but you see how the pillow is kind of propped up? So the reason, I'm going to share my secret with you, the reason that this house is so full, yet it's still a starter, is that I had my tester sims come in and test because it was such a small space. So I would test and then I would go back and I would film, and that got the price down. So you'll see the price going up and down between clips, and that's because I have got the quartet. And I don't know if I've ever formally introduced you guys to the quartet. I may have to do that sometime because they are super handy. And if any of you guys are builders, I highly suggest that you get testers, especially if you're on a budget, because it is super duper helpful. And what helps even more is if one of your testers have the handy skill of 10, because I think you get a discount on all build items. And then also, if you've got a tester sim that's in the architectural design career, you get discounts on all of the furniture. Now, one thing that I found out the hard way when I was doing this build is that if you save while your tester sim that is in the architectural design career is on the lot, then everything appreciates instead of depreciates. So make sure you kick them out and make them homeless. Send them to the clipboard before you save. Otherwise, it won't give you the discount. So I did find that out the hard way, and I had a bit of a heart attack when I came back to this one day and it was at 22,000 simoleons and I just couldn't get the price down. I was like, what in the hell has happened? Yeah, so figured it out, and here we are, and that's why we've just got this lush little house. Now you are going to notice some changes because I did do some changes off camera. So you see all of these solid color block walls that are just like straight up painted walls. Well, in a moment you're going to see that it has like a chair rail. You'll get it when it happens. But yeah, the wall covering type is going to change just because I did that off camera and I didn't film me going through everything. Indecisive sloth, that's what I called myself, and I still am an indecisive sloth, but I have found ways to make it so you don't have to watch my indecision. Do you see what I mean about the chair rail? But I still interrupt my own thoughts and lose my train of thought. So that hasn't changed. I'm an indecisive sloth and I interrupt myself when I'm trying to do a voiceovers. So what else have I done with my life in the past 2 years? I have moved, I have a new job, I go to bingo a lot, and that is about it. Although, let me tell you a really funny story really quickly because we've only got about 5 more minutes left in this video. But I've been trying to work on the splits, and this is ridiculous because it is for the purpose of if I ever get called up on stage at Bongo's Bingo, I want to be able to do the splits and win like £1,000. So I found a YouTube video where I was trying to learn how to do the splits, and on day 2 I pulled my back. That was about 3 weeks ago. I've got a Bongo's Bingo coming up in a week and I won't be able to do the splits if I get called up on stage. So if any of you guys have any dance moves that you think would be guaranteed to win a dance off, please let me know down below in the comments because I just need a winning formula. Like if you can teach me how to do a dip or a death drop, something of that caliber, I will love you forever in the day, but make sure it's like step-by-step steps for dummies because that's what I am. But yeah, seriously, if you're 18 or older and in the UK, please check it out because it is such a good night out. What else has happened? Ooh, here's a scary story. Not scary, but like, so Wednesday, which was 2 days ago, when I'm filming this, I think I overdosed on coffee. Now, I don't know if that's possible, and if this has happened to somebody else, please let me know down below in the comments. But I was just having a day in the office where I was really stressed out, and I had 8 cups of coffee, and I didn't eat any lunch, so I was pretty much experiencing gut rot on an empty stomach, and by the time I got home from work, I thought I was high on coffee. I actually thought I was gonna die. My heart was racing. I was talking a mile a minute, and the only good thing to come out of that was that I completely deep cleaned and blitzed the kitchen, and yeah, so that was the good thing that came out of my little coffee high. But it was an experience and one that I won't be repeating anytime soon. I do still drink my coffee. I know this was like 2 days ago, but I am still drinking coffee, but I'm not going for the 8 cups, you know, that I did the other day because that is just ridiculous. So hydrate, and when I say hydrate, drink your water, kids, because coffee is no joke, especially when you get that much into your system. So here we are in the little bedroom area. We've finished the kitchen off, and that stripy bit that you see on the back of the wall behind the picture, it actually carries on into the ceiling. So I've got this obsession with like painting ceilings, not all the way, but like little alcoves that kind of frame beds. So I've done this in my own bedroom where I've painted the walls, not probably like about 8 inches from the back wall and then all the way up onto the ceiling. I'm doing motions like you can see them, but you can't see them. So it looks really weird, like I'm doing an exercise. But I really like to frame beds like that, especially if you don't have a bed or a headboard. That is really, really a cool technique. One other thing that I want to point out is that bedspread. I did have a good giggle when I put that bedspread down because it reminded me of either a pair of boobs or a mustache. Yes, I'm being childish. I love it. Anywho, I have rambled my way almost to the end of this video, so I'm gonna wrap things up. Ooh, and one final thing before I go, let me know down below in the comments, El Urban Sprawl or Mosquito Cove. And after many attempts, I'm happy to report that I finally remembered my outro, so I'm going to love you and leave you guys with some music. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to do all those cool interweb things, like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you've got that bell ding dong so you be notified whenever I do upload. But for now, I'm gonna skeet skedaddle. Don't be a plum stranger now, guys. Bye! Still got it.